two boys, two men, I should say, from Malaysia, chasing the dream of becoming the first Malaysian world champion of mobile, at least through the Konami World Championships. We saw at the FIFA E-World Cup in 2024, Mbappe, of course, that famous victory there, lifting the trophy for Malaysia. That was a big, big moment for the country.
And in the end, Malaysia, as Indonesia, as Morocco, as Brazil, no? Yeah. Plenty of super players. And in terms of mobile, Malaysia is top 3, top 4 countries, which is unbelievable. Every single player that they raise up is simply better than the previous one, and definitely is so good to have a solid play as a piece facing FLUZSIUU. And it's game on, Harry, on you.
Here we go. AFIZ with the blue cursor and the home strip, taking on FLUZSIUU, away strip, red cursor. And if you're watching eFootball for the first time, either on the eFootball channel or the Manchester United channel, you'll see two different versions of this game. eFootball Mobile, very, very fast paced. Played on mobile, of course, it's free to play. But you'll see different tendencies in tactics, different variants as well. So at times it can almost feel like watching a completely different game. Different factors as well, no tactile controller. It can be at times a very slippery phone screen. So we'll see players at big tournaments such as these in person, as well as at home, of course, utilize things like towels, talcum powders, just to maintain the grip on the phone screen. So far in the opening 20, yes, 20 minutes has gone by so far. It's been pretty mixed possession-wise, as now we're seeing FLUZSIUU, the 17-year-old, come forward for the first time. Big chance for him, Luke Shaw near side. And what a way to introduce yourself if you're able to get 3 points here to open up our mobile leg of the stream.
Interesting to check, Harry, how clinical are they shooting here, but now it's the chance. And Vemo, no, Joro on the left side regaining that ball, clearing it, but still possession for their hacker AFIZ. And maybe we'll rather choose a long throw. No, he's playing short with Mateus Cunha, the passing. Bruno Fernandes turning back, passing back to Casemiro. Casemiro throwing, but not walking. I mean, curious to see how they manage the distances, because when they receive with the Chesko and Belmo, how can they avoid that pressure, that marking from the center back to find the way, to find the angle for that finishing?
Big tackle by Menu for FLUZSIUU. Casemiro back on defensive duty for AFIZ. Now, we've seen throughout the console group stages, Alex, a lot of players turning around, trying to play to the strengths of Manchester United and Michael Carrick because of that possession game plan.
Yeah, exactly. So less often your players go forward. But now,
big chance, AFIZ! It's the first goal of the game, the first goal in the first match of our group stages for mobile. WPS AFIZ. 5 minutes from half-time, 1-0.
No, it was a low start overall from this game, and this is their hacker AFIZ, who finally found a way to go through that defense line from FLUZSIUU, taking the lead. And we'll see if that will affect directly the outcome of this match. Will open and having more chances, more action, more goals. And it is the experienced one, their hacker, taking the lead over the teenager, FLUZSIUU.
I was almost asking myself, if I was in FLUZSIUU's position, I mean, 17 years of age, you're coming across the world for a chance to compete to be the Manchester United representative. Do I just try and survive the first 45 minutes?
1 minute at a time.
Keep a clean sheet, keep it close.
You know as good as me that normally these teenagers doesn't realize wherever they are as of now. So they simply play their best every single time. Sometimes even they don't have any effect when they concede a goal. And that's a huge strength, definitely, because when you are more mature and you concede a goal and you know how important it is, you automatically, mentally go down for a bit. So we'll see. Second time is AFIZ leading by 1 goal to FLUZSIUU.
Here we go then, second half. So far, AFIZ starting his group stage campaign with a potential 3 points. He's in the driver's seat going into the second 45. We're going to need FLUZSIUU to show us something different, a different side to him than the first 45 showed us.
I mean, it is difficult to spare a lot of things happening between these two, basically because they have been practicing this yesterday, before at home zone as well. They know each other. They can expect mostly everything from his opponent, so that made quite difficult to have anything action, no? That's why the skill now has to appear. Now the chance again for AFIZ. Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, far side has Luke Shaw to contend with. Good holding of the play. Allows Kobbie Mainoo maybe to try and find Mbeumo. Low driven cross that time, not finding its target, but it will come right back at this white shirted defence. Good pass through to Šeško. Oh, goes straight for goal. Bit of chaos in the 6-yard box.
Okay, finally clearing the ball. His FLUZSIUU really struggling to defend all the attempts in this second half from AFIZ from their haka. Now another mistake, and their haka that can kill a score. Not yet.
Not yet. 20 minutes left in match number 1.
Well, this can change suddenly. I mean, FLUZSIUU haven't created any single action yet in this second half, but you know, he just need half, maybe find that long shot we haven't seen yet in mobile, but I'm sure we will.
Well, 15 minutes left. This has been a very quick half of eFootball Mobile. Here comes FLUZSIUU to Šeško. Beats the keeper at the near post.
What a bummer for AFIZ. The very first one likely on the side of FLUZSIUU into the net. He took his time more than usually before. Once he passed it, that front line pressure from AFIZ, leaving behind Shaw, through-in pass to Benjamin Šeško, and this time first post securing the goal. And you know, shocking a little bit, because AFIZ were more closer to score the second one and they end up conceding. So new game, 15 minutes to be played, and now, yeah, substitution.
Yeah, I feel that pause was queued up for some time, but the ball had stayed in for so long.
Yeah, I mean, tough. I expect that momentum now on the side of FLUZSIUU plus substitution. AFIZ has to avoid any single mistake, building up his play from the back. Tries to survive a little bit, and I'm sure he will have time for at least one. 60, Mount in for this last couple of minutes. It is mobile, game are shorter. It will be really quickly. Couple of action left, Harry.
Maybe a couple of attacks left, as you say. Here in match 1. FLUZSIUU on his international event debut scored the latest goal. And well, you get a feel maybe that the tide is turning here as he's won the ball back following the kickoff. Ugarte can try and find Mason Mount, both fresh on the pitch, I believe. Oh, that's a good ball though. Don't forget about AFIZ, he's been there before. He's going to try and finish. Who's that arriving? A huge goal by Manuel Ugarte. Scored by AFIZ. That is the goal that gives him back the lead here. And what can you say? Ugarte, right place, right time. Those are the type of questions that you ask of the goalkeeper when you take that shot from maybe an unfavoured angle. You're always hoping it's one of your men that's on the end of it. This time, it's Ugarte. And AFIZ is 5 minutes from 3 points.
I didn't trust much on Ugarte, and then it shot in my mouth. Also on mobile. Ugarte is your MVP, yeah? And still going here on mobile.
Ooh.
Maybe one of the last action. Casemiro regaining the ball, but the clear is not good. It will be Flashy with a chance to equalizer. No.
Maybe a chance for one
It's
left
over.
here in the game, but no, that is how quick the clock ticks by in mobile.
Oh, the keeper.
That is the full-time whistle. AFIZ survives the scare by his 17-year-old countrymate. FLUZSIUU falls on his international debut. It finishes AFIZ 2, FLUZSIUU 1.
in the stadium hall.